Come to think of this, living in a world where access to information is scarce is a scary feat. This was the reality for minds of the medieval era. They navigated a world where knowledge was a treasure, locked away in the vaults of monasteries, painstakingly copied onto parchment by the hands of dedicated scribes. The cognitive load of this era was intense, not due to an overwhelming amount of information, but rather its scarcity. One mistake could leave one dead, burdening the rest of the folk with pain, but a valuable lesson. This starkly contrasts our modern age of digital abundance, where information is just a click away. In this bygone era, the mind's capacity was often stretched to its limits, grappling with a cognitive scarcity that shaped perceptions and understanding. The challenge then was not to process a deluge of information, but to seek and absorb the limited knowledge that was available. This cognitive constraint, in many ways, shaped the course of history and the evolution of human thought. Fast forward to today, where we stand at the other end of the spectrum. We are no longer constrained by a scarcity of information. Instead, we are bombarded with an abundance of data, facts, and figures. The cognitive load of the modern mind is a challenge of a different kind, the challenge of sifting through this digital deluge, of separating the signal from the noise. Modern thinkers like Tony Robbins emphasize the importance of critical thinking in navigating this information overload. Robbins advocates for discernment and intellectual rigor, tools that are essential for navigating the vast seas of digital data. His insights serve as a reminder that, even though our cognitive challenges have evolved, they have not disappeared. So, as we journey from the medieval era of cognitive scarcity to the modern age of information abundance, we see that our cognitive constraints have not vanished, but merely transformed. The human mind, adaptable and resilient, continues to evolve, to navigate, and to transcend these boundaries. As we move forward in time, we'll see that our cognitive challenges have evolved but not disappeared. Bias, a ubiquitous aspect of human cognition, has shaped our perceptions across centuries. If we journey back to medieval Europe, we'll find a society where religious dogma was the lens through which reality was interpreted. Cognitive biases prevailed, often reflecting societal norms and cultural influences. This was a world where the earth was firmly at the center of the universe and where superstitions were integral to daily life. Fast forward to today, and we find ourselves in a world that is starkly different, yet not entirely dissimilar. Cognitive biases still persist, shaped by our modern societal norms and cultural landscapes. However, unlike in medieval times, we now have a wealth of knowledge at our disposal to challenge these biases. Enter modern thinkers like Ben Shapiro, a conservative commentator known for his sharp intellect and incisive arguments. Shapiro champions the importance of intellectual diversity, arguing that we must recognize and overcome our biases to truly understand the world. It's not about discarding our beliefs, but rather about questioning them and being open to the possibility that we could be wrong. Alongside Shapiro, we have psychologists like Albert Bandura, whose work on social learning theory has significantly influenced our understanding of human behavior. Bandura underscores the need for intellectual diversity, arguing that it's crucial for a more comprehensive understanding of the world. We must engage with diverse perspectives, he suggests, not just to challenge our biases, but also to enrich our own understanding. As we navigate this diverse intellectual landscape, it's important to remember that overcoming biases isn't about reaching a state of perfect neutrality. It's about being aware of our predispositions, questioning them, and being willing to adjust our views in light of new information. So what does this mean for us? It means that we have a responsibility to ourselves and to each other to strive for intellectual diversity. It means that we must engage with diverse perspectives, challenge our biases, and continually strive for a more comprehensive understanding of the world. To navigate our cognitive biases, we must engage with diverse perspectives for a more comprehensive worldview. And with that understanding, we can begin to transcend the limitations of the human mind, one bias at a time. Dreams have fascinated the human mind across time, offering a window into our subconscious. From the ancient civilizations to the present day, these intangible experiences have held a profound significance for us. In medieval times, Dreams were often seen as divine messages, a celestial dialogue between the mortal and the immortal. They were interpreted as prophetic, guiding individuals and entire communities through times of uncertainty and turmoil. However, with the dawn of the Enlightenment, dreams began to be seen in a different light. No longer merely divine whispers, they were understood as reflections of the individual's inner world. This shift was greatly influenced by the work of pioneers in the field of psychology, such as Carl Jung. Jung posited that dreams were not just random sequences of images, but symbolic narratives, offering insights into the individual's subconscious mind. Jung's theories opened up a new realm of understanding for the human mind, highlighting the importance of self-reflection. He believed that by interpreting our dreams, we could uncover hidden aspects of our personality and confront our innermost fears and desires. This process, he argued, was essential for personal growth and self-discovery. This perspective is echoed by modern motivational speakers like Les Brown. Brown emphasizes the transformative power of self-reflection and encourages individuals to delve into their dreams. He advocates for the exploration of the subconscious as a means to unearth our deepest aspirations and to gain clarity about our purpose in life. In essence, dreams serve as a bridge, connecting our conscious mind with the subconscious. They provide a unique opportunity to look within ourselves, to unravel the intricate tapestry of our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. By interpreting our dreams, we can gain a deeper understanding of our psyche, helping us navigate the complexities of life with greater awareness and insight. In this journey within, we encounter our limitations, our fears, and our desires, but we also discover our potential, our strengths, and our dreams. This process of self-discovery, fueled by self-reflection, is a crucial step towards personal growth and enlightenment. As we delve into our dreams, we embark on a journey towards understanding our deeper selves. Education, a cornerstone of human development, has undergone a significant transformation across time. In the medieval era, education was a privilege, largely reserved for the clergy and the elite. This exclusivity resulted in a narrow worldview, one that was often colored by religious dogma and societal norms. Knowledge was a guarded treasure, its bounty only shared with a select few. Fast forward to the present day, and the landscape of education has been radically transformed. With the advent of the digital age, information is no longer a scarce commodity. It is readily available at our fingertips, waiting to be discovered. Yet, despite this abundance, disparities in education persist. Access to quality education remains a privilege for many, perpetuating a cycle of ignorance and limited perspectives. Here's where the wisdom of modern thinkers like Jim Rohn and Abraham Maslow comes into play. Rohn, a revered motivational speaker, championed the value of self-education and continuous learning. He believed that formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. Meanwhile, Maslow, a renowned psychologist, introduced the concept of a hierarchy of needs, positioning self-actualization, the pursuit of one's full potential, at the pinnacle. He believed that intellectual growth was not a luxury, but a journey that every individual should embark on, regardless of their circumstances. Both Rohn and Maslow emphasized the importance of intellectual humility. They advocated for the continuous pursuit of knowledge, a journey that isn't confined to the four walls of a classroom. They recognized that true education goes beyond rote learning. It involves questioning, exploring, and understanding diverse perspectives. It involves cultivating a growth mindset, a belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. Education, therefore, is not just about acquiring knowledge. It's about learning how to think, how to question, and how to grow. It's about understanding that the key to enlightenment lies not in the answers we find, but in the questions we dare to ask. With a growth mindset, we can transcend educational constraints and explore diverse perspectives. Emotions, a fundamental human experience, have been a source of both constraint and liberation. In medieval societies, emotions were often constrained by fear and superstition. These sentiments painted the world in stark contrasts, with little room for nuance. Fast forward to the present day, and we see echoes of these emotional constraints in our contemporary anxieties. Yet our understanding of emotions has evolved. We've moved from fear to freedom, thanks to thinkers like Ben Shapiro and psychologist Erik Erikson. Shapiro emphasizes the importance of logic and reason as tools to navigate our emotional landscape. He argues that emotional decision-making, unchecked by reason, can lead us astray. Erikson, on the other hand, stresses the importance of emotional intelligence. He suggests that by understanding our emotions, we can better navigate life's complexities. So while emotions can sometimes feel like a labyrinth, they don't have to be. Cultivating emotional intelligence allows us to navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and clarity. Science, a pillar of modern thought, stands in stark contrast to the mysticism of medieval times. The transition from alchemical pursuits to the empirical rigor of the scientific method marked a significant shift in our intellectual journey. Medieval alchemy, steeped in secrecy and symbolism, gave way to a systematic exploration of the natural world. Enter Ben Shapiro, a champion of empirical evidence and rational discourse. His advocacy for logic and reason echoes the principles of the scientific method. He urges us to scrutinize ideas and question assumptions, harnessing the power of reason to illuminate our path. Parallelly, Tony Robbins, a force in personal development, reminds us that the quest for knowledge is an ongoing journey. He emphasizes the importance of curiosity and open-mindedness, traits that fuel scientific inquiry. Robbins encourages us to embrace the unknown, to question, learn, and grow. As we continue our quest for knowledge, we grapple with the unknown, pushing the boundaries of our understanding.